For Christmas 2018, I received a GoPro Hero 5, which was the catalyst for change in my life. I was leading down a path that would surely end badly. I was withdrawing from my family and friends, and my health was taking a dump. I wanted a change. Having fallen in love with YouTube, I made it my goal to document whichever direction my life would go in 2019. I made all sorts of New Year's resolutions, most of which were generally followed, but I don't regret any of my decisions along the way. I'm looking forward to the new year. My first memory of 2019 were waking up and seeing myself on the news. That alone gave me a great feeling about the year ahead. 2019 was the year that I started taking better care of myself, physically and mentally. I started paying attention to my annoying Apple Watch, and I took its cues to get up, stand, and exercise. For all the walking in cold weather or my late year Bike to Mordor challenge, I've kept this reminder going, and so far I've had a perfect year where every single day I've hit my move goal, my stand goal, and most importantly, my exercise goal. I did hit my initial weight goal the day we arrived on vacation in Florida. I'm not sure if I ever posted that video of me doing a victory dance on a scale, but it was like 9 a.m. and we were on our way to the beach. Since that trip, I've never picked up on the slow carb diet again, but I am. Trust me, that diet totally worked for me. Beans. It's all about beans. One area that surprised me on how easily I changed was giving up alcohol. I thought for sure that would be tougher, but as I record this, I'm 115 days sober. I used to tell people that beer to me was like a gun in Charlton Heston's hands. You could take my beer out of my cold dead hands. Quitting drinking over 100 days back was a massive turning point in my life. I was no longer foggy every morning, and my weekends are now glorious. Almost annoyingly, I wake up at like 9 a.m. on the weekends, even when I try to sleep in. Imagine all the free time I reclaimed in my life just not trying to sleep off a hangover every single weekend. I realized that I was not spending enough time in my kids' lives. I vowed to stop being a stagnant life and be an active father figure. From day one of this year, I started taking the kids out for more activities outside the house as much as I could spare. With a regular 9-to-5 job, it was difficult finding time, but the weekends were all ours. We had a 2-day playground where we went on many adventures. My kids now have a saying of, "You're not going to drag us out in the middle of nowhere and fly your drone again, are you, Dad?" Fun fact, I did. I wish I had more time to spend with my wife. Her and I's schedules are complete opposites, and we both agreed to work harder on kindling a romance. We sat down one date night and filled the wall with post-it notes, having a virtual Kanban process to try to map out our goals and trajectories in life. It was a great way to spend a night without kids. From that, we both laid out our wishes and how we would reach them. I still want to do an entire vlog just about that night, but we covered so much personal stuff. This year was a landmark year for minimalism. I got rid of so much stuff. I sold things off. I took van loads of useless items to Goodwill. My entire house honestly should be thousands of pounds lighter as a result. I have floor space everywhere. Also, my mind is less cluttered too as a result. Nearly everything that is mine has a place now. My desk building project / YouTube studio build that's been going on for months is constantly evolving. There's no way I'd ever say that it will be complete, but when I come downstairs and I see it, it makes me smile every day. I love working from this space. Even my kids are reaping the benefits of this too as I design their own space around their own interests. My older son loves using his art studio computer, and my younger son loves screaming yeet as he shoots people in the face with a rocket launcher. The year progressed and the Hero 5 camera had its ups and downs. I realized early on that it did not have stabilization, and the mount cage also wobbled and made a loud sound in the audio. The camera did terrible in low lights, and it froze up every few days, requiring a hard reset. I worked around these issues. Later in the year, I found an amusing sale where you could trade in any camera for $100 off a GoPro 8. I sent them this junk camera from the year 2000 thinking they wouldn't take it, yet they accepted it. My GoPro Hero 8 was a game changer both in sound and quality. You could literally tell where the jump in cameras was in the year if you watch the old footage versus the new. Ultimately, I still had my eye on the big boy camera, the Canon EOS 80D. This thing is only a few days old and I'm giddy for the future. This year I also added in a few new mounts, cables out the wazoo, and finally some decent lighting both permanently in the studio and portable. On the computer front, I went from being a noob using DaVinci Resolve 14 to now a professional using DaVinci Resolve 16 Beta. This software is breathtaking and it's stupid powerful. I honestly can't believe they let me use this for free. In 2020, I might actually pay the $2.99 licensing fee and purchase the Pro version just so I could mess around with the added visual effects. Also this year, I started using Epidemic Sounds about halfway through the year instead of using Creative Commons Music. This was a great choice, and anyone wanting to make YouTube videos, I highly vouch for this service. So as this winds down and 2020 approaches, I'm excited for the future. 2019 was a wild ride end to end. 2020 is certainly going to be straight up nuts, but fun for sure. I started this year with 3 YouTube subscribers. I now end the year with 30. To every single person who subscribed and leaves comments, I love you. Thank you for participating in driving this project along. I promise much more mirth, fence videos, and good laughs. But I also promise some great heartfelt moments of joy too as we conquer goals in 2020. So raise your glass as we toast away 2019. Mine's filled with water, but we can pretend. Have a great New Year's, everyone.